On May 25th of this past year, Develop Quantic Dream released Detroit Become Human. Players were challenged as their skills of survival, combat, negotiation, and critical thinking was put to the test. But there was more to this game than meets the eye. There's a very realistic reality that this game presents. In the beginning of the game, the first character literally says,
Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
But of course, this is just a game, and games can't possibly be true for the future, right? Well, maybe. Let me just present the facts to you as they are. So, in the game, throughout the variety of playable characters, the player sees many dangers due to technology, despite the revolutionary creation of androids. Loss of jobs, rogue androids that program themselves, and a robot revolution against the creators because of massive oppression throughout their entire existence. Well, unfortunately, the signs seem to be already there. And we're going to spend the time breaking it down today.
Take your jobs! Take your jobs! Take your jobs! Take your jobs!
But then the people from the future came along, and now we're out of work too. Oh, they took our jobs!
Let's start with loss of jobs. In the next coming decade, it appears the first jobs to go will be jobs that simply require a high school degree. According to an article from CNN by Matt McFarlane, jobs like cashiers, drivers, fast food workers, and toll booth operators are already being replaced by technology. A shift is already underway. CVS has installed self-checkouts in 448 locations. McDonald's and Wendy's have also added kiosks in some restaurants, allowing customers to place orders on a touchscreen. In December, Amazon teased a video of its new Seattle-based concept store, Amazon Go, which has no checkout line or cash register. The payment process is automated through a customer's smartphone, so customers can skip the line and walk out. Some of the world's biggest companies are investing billions to build robots intended to replace human workers. The obvious example? Self-driving cars. Car and tech companies are in an intense race to get there first. Once cars and trucks can drive themselves, there's less need for humans to sit behind the wheel of a cab, Uber, or tractor trailer. Once this technology is fully developed, simply a machine can operate at a more efficient rate and lower upfront costs than human workers. Unfortunately, companies will ultimately make this decision due to the unfair economic advantage that technology offers. But unfortunately, as time continues to progress, and this technology continues to advance more and more, jobs will be threatened by technology. Jobs like military personnel, lawyers, and many jobs in the business and economic sector. Based on an article by Justin Bachman and Bloomberg, over the next few years, the Pentagon is poised to spend $1 billion for a range of robots designed to complement combat troops. Beyond scouting and explosive disposal, these new machines will sniff out hazardous chemicals and other agents, perform complex reconnaissance, and even carry a soldier's gear. According to an article published by the BBC News by Rory Cellan-Jones, 100 lawyers from London's best firms were put against an artificial intelligence program called Case Cruncher Alpha. The AI program and the lawyers were given basic facts about hundreds of payment protection insurance mis-selling cases and were asked to predict whether the financial institution would allow a claim. 775 predictions were submitted, and the Case Cruncher run getting a staggering 86.6% compared to the lawyer's 66.3%. Lastly, on jobs, according to an article from Nafas Alarm and Graham Kendall from The Conversation, in the U.S. claims 2013 paper by two Oxford academics, 47% of jobs are at a high risk of being automated within the next 20 years. 54% of lost jobs will be in finance. If technology continues to rapidly advance as it is, this is a very scary reality that we have to face.
35!
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our job?
Like the guardian!
Artificial intelligence is the biggest example in fear of technology programming itself, and this comes with loads of risk as well as benefits. To evolve as a society to the highest possible status, artificial intelligence may be the only possible way to get there. Interestingly enough, artificial intelligence offers a massive paradoxical effect on the human race in whatever application it is used. Although most science fiction movies portray artificial intelligence as physical robots or beings, Things like Siri, Amazon Alexa, and self-driving cars, these are prominent examples of AI in our society today. As this technology continues to rapidly advance, here's one of the major benefits and the major costs come into play. According to an article by Max Tegmark, the president of the Future Life Institute, autonomous weapons are artificial intelligence systems that are programmed to kill. In the wrong hands, these weapons could easily cause mass casualties. Moreover, an AI arms race could inadvertently lead to an AI war that also results in mass casualties. To avoid being thwarted by an enemy, these weapons would be designed to be extremely difficult to simply just turn off, so humans could plausibly lose control of such a situation. Simply, the human race is a very destructive one, and this technology in the wrong hands could cause massive risk to the reward. The AI is programmed to do something beneficial, but it develops a destructive method for achieving its goals. This can happen whenever we fail to fully align the AI goals with our goals, which is strikingly difficult. If you ask an obedient, intelligent car to take you to the airport as fast as possible, it might get you there, chased by helicopters and covered in vomit, doing not what you told it to do, but literally asked for. If a super intelligent system is tasked with an ambitious geoengineering project, it might wreak havoc with our ecosystem as a side effect, and view humans' attempts to stop it as a threat to be met. AI is almost like a modern-day version of playing with fire. If the human race is not careful, AI could outsmart humans. In such a scenario, artificial intelligence could make the decision that the human race isn't worthy of achieving higher status as a society and ultimately just wipe us out. Scary.
I am a supercomputer. I can answer any question that you could possibly ask.
Did my brothers make you?
Yes. Yes, they did.
As far as the benefits, artificial intelligence can reach anywhere from improving the efficiency of businesses to modern-day medicine to helping humans create more intelligent and complex machines. Such machines can include time travel, ways to cure diseases, and so much more that would be beneficial to the human race. Quote, "The rise of AI in our society will enhance our lifestyle and create more efficient businesses. Some of the mundane tasks like answering emails and data entry will be done by intelligent assistants. Smart homes will be able to reduce energy costs, provide better security. Marketing will be more targeted, and we will get better healthcare thanks to better diagnosis." Although this may seem like a loss of jobs relating to the last paragraph, this also allows humans to perform more critical tasks instead of daily repetitive tasks. In addition, artificial intelligence could elevate mankind's status as could solve many complex problems that humans can't ponder. The ability for technology to solve more problems and answer more questions and innovate with a number of inputs beyond capacity of the human brain can certainly be used for good or ill. If history is any guide, the improvement of technology tends to elevate the condition of mankind and allow us to focus on higher order function and improve quality of life. End quote. Of course, there is many more pros and cons to this technology, but overall, AI could make or break humanity's future.
Hurry, Gary! The scary robot movie's on!
Watch any science fiction movie ever involving androids. The people always get destroyed by its own invention. It's amazing that Hollywood films have presented this reality to the world, and although it's often fictionalized, it's a plausible reality. Everything stated throughout the last few sections leads up to this point of potential takeover. Loss of jobs due to robot technology, artificial intelligence becoming a modern-day norm, and this technology is gaining control over weapon systems. Ultimately, the signs are there, and depending on which way you spin this information, it could be very terrifying for some. Looking at it, things like Sophie the robot, the human race innovating at such amazingly rapid pace, it feels like we should take a step back and think of the long-term effects. One interesting idea that lingers in my mind is the concept of androids gaining some form of emotion through its circuitry. Looking at games like Soma and Detroit Becoming Human, these games ask this fundamental question: what does it mean to be human? Both of these games had ended in nightmarish situations due to the amazing innovation of this technology. Who is to know that these androids would get fed up of the standard of living they are in and ultimately go rogue? Detroit Becoming Human shows many examples of this idea, despite having specific order by their owners. There is indeed where these machines develop emotions and act on their own behalf. Both of these games offer a potential glimpse into the world of the future, a world that is potentially dominated by technology.